What up, everybody? MorbTron here, and today we are talking about the State of Destiny 2, which was Bungie's weekly blog released just a little bit ago, and it kind of goes over a lot of the community concerns that a lot of us had, including myself, but I've never used my YouTube channel, as small as I am, to really voice a lot of my concerns and really complain about it, because complaining about it doesn't really do anything. And becoming toxic helps even less. I went into today, holding off today's video until this blog was released, in hopes to do sort of like my reaction to it or what I think. I went into it very, very nervous, and after reading it and really kind of trying to understand a lot of it and everything, where Bungie's coming from on a lot of points they've made, I'm very, very hopeful over the next couple weeks, starting next week, December 5th, with the Curse of Osiris, and another big patch coming the week after that, on December 12th. There's going to be a lot of issues addressed, with other issues or gripes, concerns, complaints being addressed early 2018, but the bigger ones are being taken care of right away. Now, I do apologize if I have to mute my microphone for a little while. I do have a bit of a cold, and rather than coughing or sneezing into my microphone, I'm just going to mute my mic and not do that. So, apologies. But, one thing that they really wanted to touch on is they are going to improve the loot system, especially for the weapons. Now, we already know about the weapon, or the armor ornaments that are coming, that you can unlock for doing a specific task within, like, the Crucible playlist, or in the Strike playlist, or for Iron Banner, that sort of thing. But they are updating the weapons as well. There is a new quality of weapon being added in. It's called Masterwork. So it's going to go, you know, green, blue, purple being legendary, Masterwork then exotic. Masterwork weapons are legendary weapons that are just upgraded a tiny bit more. They're going to do things like track your enemy kills with them, either specifically just for Crucible, or if you select for everywhere. Which I think is really cool. And you kind of say, hey, I do really good with Uriel's Gift because I'm a scumbag and only use Uriel's Gift, and I have 30 million kills in the Crucible because this weapon's overpowered. Anyway, but the example that they gave was Uriel's Gift, actually, which that was kind of funny. And the Masterwork perk, or the thing that's different between a regular legendary and a Masterwork, you can increase their base stats a little bit with a token, kind of like a mod. So the example that they gave with the Uriel's Gift was it increased its reload speed a little bit, increasing the base stat for that. And they did say that you can switch out that token to maybe make it more stable, increase its range a little bit, increase its handling. And I haven't seen anything about impact. I'm kind of hoping that they leave impact out of it, but you never know. It will be, you know, we'll play with it. We'll kind of see how it works. They did say that if you dismantle a Masterwork weapon, you do get a thing, a token, or whatever, some sort of item that you can use to make a regular legendary weapon, a Masterwork version of that weapon. So that's kind of cool. And the tokens and everything that you get in the Masterwork weapon when you get it are random. So that gives us reason to farm out or try to grind for specific Masterwork weapons, bringing back the feeling of the weapon grind from Destiny 1. I think it's a great compromise, because going with all random stats on weapons would be a nightmare to balance, and we'd have a lot of imbalances or a lot of really, really tight metas, like we did in Destiny 1, whereas Destiny 2, the meta is very loose, especially on PC, where you can basically use anything you want to, and as long as you don't aim like a potato, you can do pretty good.
No sign of Zon.
Another thing they are doing is they're making Legendary Shards redeemable to Zur for something called a Fated Engram. This Fated Engram is guaranteed to be an exotic that you do not currently have unlocked. So, people like myself that get constant duplicates, which that is also going to be addressed. There's going to be duplicate protection on exotics. This will be a guaranteed way to get an exotic that you don't already have, and currently that cost is set at 97 legendary shards. There's also going to be a new consumable that Zur sells that costs a number of legendary shards, don't know how many, that increases the exotic drop rate from any source for 4 hours. And this doesn't stack, and you don't have to use one or reapply it before every boss like you did with 3 of coins. They're being really transparent about how this one works, which I'm super happy about because there's a lot of myth-busting and theories behind how 3 of coins work before Bungie actually just made a statement and said, hey, this is how they actually work, stop being scrubs. But, along with that, all the reputation vendors from Banshee 44 to Iron Banner to Shaxx, all of the faction rally factions, Vanguard, every faction you can turn a token into, you're going to be able to buy their complete armor set for tokens and shards. There's going to be a weekly rotation for the weapons as well. So one weapon every week will be sold. That is vendor specific or rep specific from that rep vendor, which is really cool. So you don't have to farm your face off to get the whole Iron Banner set. You can just simply buy it and not pound your head up against a wall like I did this past week in Iron Banner on my Titan. So that's kind of neat. I really, really do like that change. They did not go over any of the sandbox changes at all. They kind of just went over changes, improvements to the game, addressing a lot of the concerns from the community. Another thing that they're adding coming December 12th, Commander Zavala and Lord Shaxx will sell gift consumables for legendary shards that can be used during a strike or crucible match that will serve one of 2 functions. It'll either grant a bonus reward to everyone in that activity upon completion, friend or foe alike, and that award can be anything from like faction tokens to random like legendary shard or legendary engrams, sorry, or I'm assuming this is like a 0.5% chance of it happening to give exotic engrams to everybody in your current match. Sounds kind of neat. Sounds kind of neat. It's kind of like, hey, as a community, we're all buddies here. Let's all have exotics. Why not? Just throw exotics. It's raining exotics. Deej is being super generous. But other than that, there's a couple just like quality of life changes, things of that nature. They did say that they are going to bring private crucible matches back into the Destiny realm, back into Destiny 2 specifically, early 2018, and also have stated they plan on releasing some sort of competitive bracket mode for Crucible around the same time, early 2018, and they'll give us some more information on that bracket and how it works and all that stuff as time goes on. Then they're doing a couple more improvements, just like increasing the amount of rewards and replay value that you get from strikes specifically for now, but we'll also do the same for adventures and lost sectors. They're giving us back the Heroic Strike playlist, which I think was sorely missed. So it'll be a good addition. They'll have a random modifier on it. It'll be just more difficult overall. You'll get better rewards. It'll be a good time. It'll be a good time for all. So I think a lot of this will address a lot of the bigger concerns from the community. Will it fix all of them? That's impossible to say. Really slim chance it'll fix absolutely everybody's concern ever, because you can never please everybody. But I think as a whole, it's going to revitalize the game a lot. with the addition of the new content coming in a week, I'm super happy to see the changes. I really do enjoy the Destiny franchise, and have seen a lot of my friends spend less and less time in the game because of, you know, issues that they see in the game, that sort of thing. So being able to play Destiny 2 with my friends again will be just super fun. I cannot wait. Cannot wait for December 5th and December 12th to come, so we can get these sweeping changes and make the game good again. So yeah, there will be a link in the description down below to the blog post. I might have missed something. You know, look it over yourself, give it a read. I did kind of look over some of the smaller changes that I think are smaller, that might be bigger for you. So like I said, link is going to be in the description to the blog post. And again, sorry if I seem like winded, or if I'm like breathing heavily, or have to clear my throat a lot, or muting my mic. Like I said, I got a cold, so everything it kind of sucks to do commentary at the moment. But you got to do what you got to do. So if you like this, please leave a like. You know, if you kind of like me going over this sort of thing. But I do encourage you to check it out yourself. Give it a read. It's not that long of a blog post. And they go over a lot of cool stuff. So if you want to start a discussion on anything, you have any, you know, if you think this is going to fix your concerns, or if you still have other concerns that the blog post doesn't touch on, you know, let's start a discussion. That's what the comment section's for. So do not forget to have a good day, everybody. And I will catch you all next time.
Target eliminated.
Great work, fire team.
Okay, y'all are getting way too formal. Where's the energy? Let's hear some chatter out there, huh?
The job's done, Cade. You can handle the chatter for a while.
Don't mind if I do.